up, everybody, man? Coach Light Lewis is back, man, on this Madden.
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't know it's.
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. It's Seahawk football as we rejoin the action in the second quarter.
Let's get this shit over with, man. Okay.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got it.
Lucky.
Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. So 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they're a PAT from going up 21-3.
And there's no doubt
It's
in my
all right,
mind,
man. Don't
you're
even
liking
worry
what you're
about
seeing
it.
so far, aren't you?
It's
all
unbelievable.
right.
Like a well-oiled machine, if you will.
What's really tough, though, that defense, they're leaving the shadows at this point. They don't know which way to go. They're being hit in every direction, and they have no answers thus far.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And
Right.
let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Should have kept that drive
When you're
running.
struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Hines. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Ball carrier.
Well done to
Pass.
sniff that out defensively.
Do
He
this.
had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even
What?
get going moving the football.
And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now.
4th down.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Come on,
He's
somebody
gonna take
get
a
him.
shot right away for the end zone. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
Complete to number 16.
Tyler Lockett, 53 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever.
It's all
there
right.
It results in a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Rivers now to throw on 1st down. Caught left side by Hilton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Hines. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Working out of the gun, Rivers.
At the 39-yard
Looking left side, and it's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
on the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Rivers. And that's knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. That'll bring up 2nd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about the defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Okay.
That'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rivers. His pass caught at the 4. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down, and it'll be a turnover on down.
How the fuck could you do something
A
like
chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. This is Carson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, They gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Give him 6 on the play, and it's a second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on a run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, Rivers. Fighting Hilton on the slant. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Holmes from the red zone now, Rivers. So we've come to halftime after a very, there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Come on here, man. Don't leave me dead on here hanging, man.
At their own 19.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. Rivers and the Colts going to come up first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll start by handing this off to Mack. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
21-yard line.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Intercepted.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a second and 3. They run again with Carson. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On third down, it's Carson, and he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
At the 16.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, second and 7. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks offense continues to pour it on.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
To kick off for Seattle.
Taking it about the 1.
Oh, and now he bowls him over.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Colts take over first and 10. at their own 19-yard line.
Indy set to go on offense once more.
They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. On second down, it's Mack. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
Bobby Wagner. A gain of a yard. Brings up.
Operating from the gun. Rivers going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he's able to get...
I quit.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. Did it? Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the little go missing? Her she was major, she mixed it. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Need a light years to catch my buzz. These right here to catch my cub. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love.
Tonight, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll start with the option. And right away, he lost the football. The Colts pick it up. And they're going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. So not
7-0, baby.
But then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And this will make it into the end zone. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will.
Hey, you missed something like that, bro.
Want to do.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A first carry now for Dalvin Cook. He'll have a first down past the 40. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Following the good run by Cook. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins to Jefferson with the slant. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Cousins throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. 3rd down here.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Now Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
A 3-yard.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
And that will line up just short. He had it online. It ran out of gas at the end. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Harrison Smith on the cover.
Throwing again. Rivers on 2nd and 10. And nearly an interception
serious,
in the opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. Rivers again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay.
Now look at this. He's going to keep it, and he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. They also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Now they go screen. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
No good.
Sorry-ass kick.
So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. Nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Harrison Smith on the coverage.
From the gun. Rivers.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And the Colts 1st down.
They'll throw again. Rivers. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and a yard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Shreds the tackle. And he'll go down at the 28.
The ball carrier.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
They run with Hines. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound Brandon no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Cousins gives way to Cook. Has some space here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the 1st half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
And some room to run now. And look at this, big game. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 55 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I think the key to that play was them understanding and knowing that once the ball was out, they were still eligible to pick it up and carry it.
Yeah, there was some standing and some staring on the wrong side of the football there, wasn't there?
Yes, he has a name, he has a number, but for us, he's Johnny on the spot. And how about that rambling run all the way to the end zone with that alert play that he just made?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Colts take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Come on, he'll enjoy me. Don't leave me hanging. You can talk to me.
And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free. On 2nd down, Rivers again. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 5 yards on the catch there brings up second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really good.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jaleel Johnson in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll run it with Mack. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Colts have taken the lead.
Rodrigo Blankenship for the extra point.
No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Now a run with Cook. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
Cousins throw complete to Thielen. He'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big play there, Cousins to Thielen, 56 yards. They'll run with Cook. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
He had himself a game.
3rd and goal for Cousins. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Colts 14, Vikings 7.
Bailey's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the 3 points there gets them a bit closer, but you can bet there's probably some guys on that sideline, Charles, thinking we deserve a better play.
No doubt, Brandon. Those 2 misses earlier kind of hanging over them right about now. In a tight one like this, if those are makes, then obviously this is a completely different game.
On the return, the Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Rivers on the money, complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle.
Hello? Yo. Yeah.
Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
So what? What happened? Oh.
Get it down to the 47 here. 2
Oh.